Hello there, my friends. Welcome to the Star Wars Vault. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for new Star Wars content every week. How's it going, guys? Today I want to just take a brief look back on the Ahsoka series as a whole now that all 8 parts have been released on Disney+. This was a big project for Lucasfilm and Disney, something they hoped would draw major attention on the streaming service. As far as I know, the reception has been pretty well received, some saying it was a knockout of the park, while most believed it was a good show at the very least. Of course, not every fan or viewer liked what they saw, and to be fair, a lot of people haven't seen Clone Wars or Rebels, which would explain their confusion to what's happening in the plot. But I reckon you'll find any movie or TV show that has viewers who hate the product. And with the way Star Wars is becoming a multi-network of shows, movies, both animated and live action, you start to see many fans picking and choosing the content they'd like to watch. That's both good and bad, I suppose, but overall it expands the long ago story that is now going on 46 years. With these 8 episodes of Ahsoka, we gained a lot of new avenues and storylines that we did not have 2 months ago. From episodes 1 through 6, we got to witness maybe one of Ahsoka's best character building moments ever. We see her come off stoic in the beginning, not like her colorful self in the Clone Wars. She is constantly bothered by Sabine early on and begrudgingly mentors her as they attempt to retrieve the map to Thrawn and Ezra. By the start of episode 6, she is much more happy and cracking jokes on her way to Peridea. This probably is because of her finally letting go of the mental baggage that is being the former apprentice of the fallen Jedi, Darth Vader. It was Anakin himself who pushed her to make the decision of live or die in the world between worlds, and that is what eventually snaps her out of it. Ahsoka now has a clear mindset as she travels inside a Purgle to the distant galaxy that Thrawn was banished to. Speaking of going to another galaxy, that's something that never happened in Star Wars until this show. A whole new galaxy that brings many theories. What was Baylan Skoll? What was calling Baylan Skoll to Peridea? He seemed like a man on a mission this whole time to get there. As we know, the last episode shows him standing on a statue that looks a lot like the father from Mortis in the Clone Wars. Will we see the Mortis gods in live action? Maybe Baylan senses one of them on this planet. If we see Baylan again, he would be recast since, Ray Stevenson has passed, which is very unfortunate because he did a stellar job in his performance. May he rest in peace. His apprentice, Shin Hati, seemed very interesting all season. I'm not sure what to think of her future, though. She raised her saber up to the bandits at the end, so maybe she'll be a warlord or something. When it comes to Sabine, I thought she was alright in this series. The casting was good, but as many have already pointed out, she was quite annoying during the first half of the show. I do understand that might be on purpose as far as how the character is written and, maybe is supposed to show her own character growth for later on, when she uses the Force, but yeah, I don't have too much of a problem there with her. She just wasn't, my favorite. Another character who appeared in the show was Ezra, who ended up returning to the home galaxy and reuniting with Hera. That was quite a twist for me, as Sabine and Ahsoka were stranded where he was. I'm sure that will lead to Ezra and Hera teaming up to deal with Thrawn, who also made it back home on his Star Destroyer. Thrawn was cool to see in live action, but he didn't blow me away. I think the next time we will see him, he's really going to build up as a main event villain. He was good in the show, and to be fair, he did kind of win and is on track to be a major threat to the New Republic. It was cool to see all the Night Sister stuff and Ahsoka. Lots of witchcraft content in live action, which is also a first. Sad to see Morgan Elsbeth go as she was killed in her rematch with Ahsoka. It was a fine duel, I quite enjoyed it. Poor Morgan is down 0-2 against Ahsoka, however. Overall, I thought the cinematography was good. We had some good shots with the Chimera and Ghost ships, as well as the hyperspace ring. I definitely thought Anakin highlighted the show in many shots. We knew that return was inevitable, and it delivered. It's also cool to think Anakin is maybe more than just a normal Force ghost. That drives a lot of theories, and I'm excited to explore many of those from this show. Like, is Anakin a being similar to the Mortis gods? Is he the father now? Does he rule over the world between worlds? Can he and the Mortis gods travel from the Star Wars galaxy all the way to Peridea, as it seems? Lots of thrilling topics to talk about in upcoming videos. In closing of the first season of Ahsoka, I have given some high ratings on the weekly episodes. Some 10s, some 8s. All in all, I'm going to give this show an 8.6 rating. I was very pleased with what I got and was eager to rewatch it multiple times. There are flaws, as any project will have, but I'm happy for Dave Filoni. I thought he did a real good job with his first live-action series. Now I want to know what you all think of Ahsoka Season 1. Did you think Ahsoka's character will benefit from this show? Did you enjoy seeing Anakin back? Would you like to see more? What rating would you give this show? Let me know your opinions by commenting down below. Be sure to force push the like button if you enjoyed this video. My social media is linked in the description, and with that, my friends, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.